In case you didn't know, when it comes to building muscle after 50, there are 5 exercises that you must do. Now today, we're not here to specifically talk about the squat, the bench press, the overhead press, the row, the deadlift, but we're here to talk about 5 variations of those compound movements. So whether you're training at home or in the gym with just dumbbells, or you just want to change up your workout program, you'll always have these compound exercises in your back pocket. And in case you're wondering who I am, I'm Simon H, the naturally jacked 53-year-old. And I'm that rough diamond you've just stumbled across. I've been forging muscle for well over 40 years. Now it's my turn to turn that knowledge to help you build muscle over 50. Because after all, building muscle after 50 is your best chance of survival. Now we got those pleasantries out of the way, I'm going to get down to business. I'm first of all going to give you 4 quick-fire reasons why us guys over 50 need to add compound movements in our workout program. And then I'm going to show you these 5 variations. Now, are you ready to grow? Come on, let's go. Reason number 1 for adding compound movements is for functional strength. Compound movements mimic real-life movements, enhancing functional strength that aids in daily activities and reduces the risk of injuries. As men age, maintaining functional strength becomes crucial for maintaining independence and quality of life. Reason number 2, hormone response. Compound exercises stimulate the release of growth hormone and testosterone, which are essential for muscle growth and repair, particularly as natural levels of these hormones decline with age. Maximizing the hormonal responses through compound movements can optimize muscle building potential. Reason number 3, joint health. Compound movements promote joint stability and mobility by engaging various muscles around the joints. This helps to strengthen the supporting structures and reduce the risk of age-related joint issues, such as arthritis or even stiffness. And the last reason, it gives a metabolic boost. Compound exercises elevate the heart rate and stimulate metabolic activity, leading to increased calorie expenditure during and after workouts. This can aid in weight management and metabolic health, which becomes increasingly important as the metabolism naturally slows down with age. Now we know why we should be doing compound movements. Let's get down to the business of showing you these 5 dumbbell variations.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important announcement.
Struggling to build muscle after 50? Discover the game-changing solution that delivers results in half the time. Are you tired of hitting the gym without seeing the muscle gains you desire? It's time to break free from the cycle of frustration and embrace the revolutionary approach to fitness. Introducing the Silverback Muscle Mastery Series, a science-backed follow-along workout program designed specifically for men over 50. With just 2 20-minute workouts per week, you can unlock extraordinary results while safeguarding against injury and joint issues. Imagine reclaiming your time and achieving superior results in less time than ever before. Say goodbye to endless hours of mindless lifting and hello to a smarter, more efficient way to build muscle after 50. Click now and join the movement and unleash your full potential. Now the first one replaces the good old squat. The dumbbell toe squat. As the name implies, you're working on your toes for the duration of the exercise. And while this will test your balance, it will also work every muscle in the lower quarters, from the big muscles like the quads and hamstrings and glutes to the calves and adductors. You'll start with your feet shoulder width apart and your toes pointing out at a 45-degree angle with dumbbells in front of you. And you'll end with the dumbbells either side of you. You can give your calves a little extra love by flexing hard in the bottom position. Now, if balance is an issue, or if you have knee problems, you can start by having a support in front of you and only go as low as it feels comfortable. Next, you can graduate to one dumbbell attached around your waist using a heavy resistance band, and then remove the support before moving to the full exercise. Exercise 2 replaces the bench press, and it is really good if you have shoulder stability issues. I like to call it the floor fly into press. The first thing you'll notice is that we're using the floor to protect the shoulders. You'll start the movement lying flat on the floor with arms outstretched over your chest and palms facing each other. Start by opening up the dumbbells as if you're about to do a dumbbell fly with elbows bent. Lower until the elbows rest on the ground. Now, tuck your elbows into the side and press the dumbbells back to the start position. The good thing about this movement is that you can really start applying more weight as you get used to the exercise than you would normally do in a bench fly. You can also add a resistance band for more tension during the press portion of the movement. To replace the overhead press, we're going to do probably one of the hardest exercises you'll probably do for your delts, and that is a reverse seated press into lateral raise. The great thing about this 2-for-1 compound exercise is that you don't need a super amount of weight to really torch the front delts, the side delts, and the upper chest. Sit facing in on an almost upright bench with palms facing you. With control, press the dumbbells up while keeping the elbows in front of you. As you bring the dumbbells down to the start position, slowly bring your elbows out to the side so that the dumbbells finish at a right angle to your side delts. If you want to influence the rear delts instead of the side delts, you can add a flare to the end of the movement. We're going to replace the deadlift with a single kneeling deadlift. Now, this has become a real favorite with the people I train because it adds an extra layer of safety to that lower back. You're going to kneel with one knee on a bench. Place the other leg in a slight sumo position with the heel slightly in front of the knee on the bench. Keep a slight bend in the working leg and a flat back. Hinge back as you pick the dumbbell off the floor and drive your hips forward as you raise. Now, for our last variation, we're going to use a prone row instead of the bent over row. By laying in the prone position, we take the lower back right out of the equation. Now, if you want to attack the upper traps, the mid traps, and all the muscles in the upper back, you will row with your elbows wide. Now, if you want to attack the lower lats, you will keep your elbows in and drive the dumbbells into your hips. In all cases, if you have elbow issues, keep your elbows tucked in and always keep your head in a neutral position. Now you've got these 5 compound weapons added to your arsenal, use them. But my advice would be, if you're going to use them for a 4 to 6 week cycle so you can actually get some progressive overload. Always write your numbers down. Go after them on the next workout so that you can get stronger and eventually bigger. And that's how you grow muscle after 50 with these 5 compound movements. Now, if you like this video, do me the courtesy of liking. If you have any questions, drop them downstairs in that box. And I'll see you on the next round of building muscle after the Big 5-0. Peace.